Hi, it's Michelle Tennant Nicholson here at fastfoodfromthefarmersmarket.com with another update on my health journey. As you know, I started recording a vlog of my health journey starting January 2011, and I want to let you know that I'm making some pretty great breakthroughs right now. And the one thing that's been consistent the whole time is spinning. Woohoo! And my Yum Yum dishes, which are just they're portion control dishes. You can check them out at yumyumdish.com. It's a former client, and we currently do PR on them, and I finally started using them for myself. It was great. But we're in the middle of an 8-week challenge with spinning. As you know, I became a spinning instructor this past year too, and they are not about diets. Diet is a four-letter word, so we don't diet anymore. And I just got back from Denver. Went to a really great client event with Sai Ma, really, really wonderful teacher in self-mastery and also meditation. So really learned a lot there. But let's get into what happened with the spinning challenge while I was traveling. So one of the things that that we've been working on, as you know, is getting 64 ounces of water. I did buy a water bottle that filters tap water, so I got all my water in every day, which was awesome. And then I also getting my exercise in was challenging. I did walk some, I did swim some, and then I just did my tube workout in my hotel room. But I didn't get in as much spinning as I normally do, so got to make that up. Just making sure that I'm getting to the gym as I'm now returning from home. The other thing is the healthy habit. So healthy habits in week 2 that we did were eat a healthy breakfast. And you know what I did, and I found that Starbucks had a great egg white multi-grain turkey bacon sandwich, and I had that with some fruit. That was awesome. And then I also took snacks with me, some Achmat crackers and some turkey sticks, just like I did when I traveled last year, and I reported on that. And it really makes a difference so that you can actually not eat something unhealthy. A few times on the plane, I forgot that I was like lowering my sugar. Like you just kind of go, oh, that looks good. They're having that. I had those little cookies and some coffee with sugar on the plane. If I had to do it again, I think that I would just bypass that. I just was kind of in an automatic there rather than really doing something. So what's coming up is that everything that our healthy habits, what have I been writing on? Yeah, so water. So I've been journaling on, the habit score. So stay between a 3 and a 6 on a hunger satiety scale. I think it should be satiety scale, but I looked it up and they said satiety, but I like satiety scale. Anyway, it's satiated between a 3 and a 6. And then you do your water, and 64 ounces of water a day. I just do 3 water bottles, and my water bottles have 24 ounces in them. In fact, here's one. I fill them up in the morning, and then through the day, I drink them. And when I was on the road, I bought one that actually filtered my own water so I could actually get tap water and just have it, or I would have Starbucks fill it up or something like that. Then the other thing, so what's coming out this next week? So this next week, we're working on do not snack after dinner. Do not snack after dinner, which is something that when I was doing the calorie counting, if I didn't have my calories in for the day, I would actually snack to make up my calories. And then also when I was doing points on Weight Watchers, I would not listen to my body like how I actually needed to eat. I would actually base it on the number of points or the number of calories and so forth. So I think it's really interesting because after dinner the other day, I went to go get a chocolate covered banana, and I didn't even really want the banana. I went to go get it out of habit because that's the thing that I planned inside my calories or planned inside my points. But then I just asked myself, I'm like, do I even have hunger for something? And I turned around, I put it back in the freezer, and my husband was like, good for you. And I'm like, I don't even want it. So that's really been working. And also coming up week 3 is eat at least 6 fruit and vegetable servings per day, excluding juice. So that's good. So we'll, I've been, because of Weight Watchers, I've been eating a lot more fruit, so I think that that'll be easy to do. And then healthy habits number 6 is do not eat any sweets or drink any alcoholic beverages. Okay. Well, I guess that includes wine. I've been only having wine for the antioxidants, but I'm actually allergic to sulfite, so I think I can keep that all in check. I think that that's really something. And then the sweets, not eating any sweets. I did eat sweets while I was traveling. So I can really hunker down on that and not do that. And then the sweets that I like to use, stevia or xylitol. So I can actually do some substitutions. But again, I'm traveling again this weekend. I'm going to be on a board retreat. I sit on the board with a kayaking school for women. It's called Girls at Play. And it's a really great program. You can go to Water Girls at Play or whitewatergoddess.com and then find out more about kayaking if you're interested in that, if you're a woman or you know a woman who wants to kayak. But, of course, all the board members are bringing food to eat, and I've already planned on bringing those cookies, the baked kind that you just put, they're immaculate cookies. They're actually like a healthy, organic version of a good cookie. And I'm going to eat one of those. I know right now. But I'm also going to get a lot of exercise in. So I've really been pleased at just kind of, looking at food as nutrition and really looking at minimizing products. I love that about the spinning program, is not eating products. And then when I do eat something like cookies or whatever, I can just put them in a yum yum dish and then watch my portion control. So I did get on the scale. I'm the same, but I'm still down 5 points the week before. So as you all remember, I've lost about 20 inches all over my body since last January. But I was creeping up when I started the Jillian Michaels program. I was creeping up toward 200, and then got down to the low 190s, then through Weight Watchers through the 180s, high 180s, like 185, whatever. So I'm down to the low 180s now, and it's coming off pretty well, especially with the spinning and the strength training and the water. So I'm not getting stuck on the scale, though. I'm also keeping measurements and so forth and watching how my food is, or my clothing is fitting. And as far as food, I always promise some type of food or recipe in my updates, right? This is Fast Food from the Farmer's Market. And in past videos, I shared Seeds of Change. They've got different types of masala sauces and so forth, which is basically like a tomato and a coconut curry sauce. And there's 4 different types of Seeds of Change sauces that you can get at almost any grocery store, a specialty store for sure, or co-op. Anyway, Seeds of Change. And then I just add it to lentils and rice. And that's what I've been eating since I got back, because we kind of ate heavy while we were traveling. So I've been just kind of wanting some vegetarian, just some basic beans and lentils with some of that sauce on it. And you can make your own sauce by just combining coconut milk with tomatoes and then putting a little bit of curry in there. Or just putting tomatoes with garbanzo beans and then putting that on rice is with some curry is nice. And then I always like a little coconut milk too. But those are just some quick, I mean, for me, I just threw stuff in a rice cooker. I put a cup of rice and a cup of lentils in a rice cooker, cooked it, and then added the sauce. And it was really quick and really healthy, and it really sticks with you. So that's it. Let me know how you're doing. This is week 3 of the spinning challenge. Now that I'm back and back to my workouts and so forth, let's see if I can't do another 5 pounds. That was so exciting. I hadn't 5 pounds. We had done 2 pounds and then 3 pounds or whatever, but then I would gain it right back. So the fact that I just dropped that much by not dieting is, really just watching my hunger levels and being in tune with my body was very liberating. It was very liberating this past month. So I'm pretty excited about how this is all turning out. So thanks, and let me know how you're doing. Thanks for sending me recipes. Continue to do that. I love it. Good recipe I'm always up for. Bye.